Today I'm sharing 2 summertime simple suppers that are easy, delicious, and perfect for staying low carb while enjoying all the beauty of summer. While supper is cooking, we are also getting the summer house ready for outdoor living and dining. If you're new here, I'm Darlene, and I've lost 100 pounds eating satisfying, low-carb, good-fat, simple suppers, and I love sharing these recipes that make this lifestyle enjoyable. I'm starting with a fabulous summertime salmon patty recipe that you have all been waiting for. They're soft on the inside and crunchy and buttery on the outside. I use 1 can of salmon, and I go through it carefully to remove all the bones and such. They really come out very easily. They're packed in kind of a circular motion as though it has been rolled. So I just unroll it and pick out what I don't want. Many people do not mind the salmon bones. They're really generally very soft. You really don't even notice them. I add some salt and a little bit of my favorite blend of garlic and onion powders. I just make it myself, 50% garlic powder, 50% onion powder, and mix it up, and I use it all day, every day. You can certainly use fresh, but onions can be higher in carbs, so I would caution you not to use as many onions. Now, Lud never preferred onions, really, so it's not a problem for us to cut those onions out, but he does enjoy a little bit of onion powder. My favorite ingredient in this recipe, other than the salmon, is the next, and that is the cream cheese. It works so beautifully with salmon. Now, I use about 4 ounces and just mix it up very well. Just add little by little piece by little piece. I kind of like a few little pieces, like tiny little bits and pieces of cream cheese poking out here and there through the salmon. It's pretty against the pink salmon color, and it tastes so good. Then I crack some farm fresh eggs and gently stir them in as well. A little sprinkle of some fresh lemon is perfect for this dish. And then the filler for these salmon cakes is going to be shredded cheddar cheese. You can also use some fresh grated Parm cheese if you like that. I have done that before and it works just as good, but there's something about the salmon with cheddar cheese and cream cheese that works so incredibly beautiful. It's really a wonderful pairing, and both will work just fine, and both will give you great flavor. Now, I use a large ice cream scoop. It makes the perfect size, and they are all uniform. I just dole them out on a plate, and I give each one just a little flatness on the top with my hand and press down very gently because you don't want them to pull apart. They are so beautiful. What a picture. In my cast iron skillet, which you can find below in my Amazon kitchen store. Many of you ask me about my skillet all the time. Yes, it is well used and it is completely non-stick at this point. I use a little bit of bacon grease and butter. Now, the bacon grease gives an incredible flavor, as I'm sure you can imagine, and the butter helps create that beautiful golden brown color. Cook them till they are browned and crispy on both sides. It just takes a few minutes. The salmon in the can is already cooked, so it's just a matter of cooking the eggs and getting it nice and hot and steamy in the middle. You could prepare these a day ahead as well. Just scoop them out on a baking sheet or something and keep them refrigerated until you're ready to cook them. There are many ways you can serve these beauties up. But tonight, Lou and I are having them over a fresh summertime salad, cold and crisp. We love adding all the protein we can, so I like to add some diced eggs, a little bit of bacon that I pre-cooked, and a little cheese. A little more cheese is great. Not too much cheese, but just enough is just right. And I also top it with my homemade ranch dressing. I made that dressing for you in last week's video, I believe. It is so rich and creamy and flavorful and without all the chemicals of store-bought. Top your salads any way you desire. Even a little crunchy cucumber would probably be excellent over this salad. We enjoy a little glass of some sun tea that I make pretty regularly. I add a little bit of fresh lemon and a little allulose that I like to use as our sweetener. It's so refreshing, just delicious. When the salmon is done, top your salad, add a slice of fresh lemon, and enjoy. This is a great meal for back porch dining and for some special company as well. Our back porch, or summer house as we like to call it, is our favorite spot during the summer months. We have been blessed to have 3 screen porches throughout our 38 years of marriage. When we first moved into our farmhouse in the forest last year, we did a thorough cleaning and setup, and we put some indoor-outdoor carpet down. Now there is a video on that. I can put it below if you'd like to see how we went through that process. Putting the indoor-outdoor carpet down in any screen porch just makes the room so nice and cozy. Doesn't matter if the carpet gets wet or not, it dries very, very quickly. I like to bring the inside out. The piece of furniture out here I bought on Facebook Marketplace, maybe 2 years ago. I only spent $40. It's in very good condition, but it is perfect for the back porch. It does not get wet. It's far away from the sides and the front. When entertaining, I like to use it as a buffet. Now, I usually wash everything down out here really well at the beginning of summer and a couple times throughout the season. But it is totally and completely worth it. We use it that much. furniture gets wiped clean, the railings get washed, and all the dust and pollen that have settled over spring are finally removed. Next comes the fun part, dressing everything up for summer dining. Fresh cushions, pretty table settings, and some soft lighting. Before long, the summer house feels like an outdoor dining room ready for family and friends, meals, and quiet summer evenings. I love creating spaces that invite you to slow down and enjoy the season. For our next meal, we are firing up the grill. I bought a large package of chicken breasts at Sam's, and I'm going to cook all of them tonight. I'll slice them in half and have a ton of chicken for the week. But tonight, I'm making an incredible, creamy, cool, refreshing Greek cucumber sauce to go right over these grilled chicken pieces. It's also known as a Tzatziki sauce, and it's packed, and I mean packed, with flavor. It's easy to make, even better if made the day before, and of course it is totally and completely company worthy. Begin with some fresh Greek-style thick yogurt. Now get that unflavored, and if you can get organic, even better. The recipes for today's simple suppers will be below this video, just like they always are. You also need at least half of a fresh cucumber. Just grate it up nice and finely. Now I drain mine well with a fresh kitchen towel. Just real quickly strain off all that water. You don't want a watery sauce. Then add some fresh lemon juice, which I always seem to have available, and add a little bit of organic olive oil. I add plenty of garlic powder. Now you can use fresh garlic if you want. Just make sure you chop it up really, really fine. And add some beautiful, beautiful fragrant dill. Now you can use dry like I'm using today because my herbs are just not ready yet. Or of course, yes, some fresh dill would be just fabulous in here. A little salt, you could put in a little pepper if you like. If you've been around here long enough, you'll know that Lou and I just don't like pepper. So we just use salt and just combine everything all together. Refrigerate till you're ready to use it. Now, it was such a beautiful evening for cooking on the grill. These are some of my favorite summertime memories. We use our grill a lot. I really like to season the grill top liberally with bacon grease. In my opinion, it seems to be the best choice for this job, and you have the benefit of all that fabulous flavor as well. I cook all the chicken all at once, and I season it lightly while it's on the grill. Any leftover chicken will be made into my delicious low-carb, what I call loaded chicken salad. And yes, I will make that recipe for you. When the chicken is cooked thoroughly, I take it off the grill and I bring it right to the table nice and hot. The hot chicken with that cool cucumber tzatziki sauce is spectacular. A little side of some steamed organic broccoli, and our favorite, you know what I'm going to say it with me, homemade sauerkraut. And some iced tea with a little bit of lemon and allulose. A warm summer night on a cleaned up screen porch after a sunny, relaxing day in the pool is one of our favorite ways to spend the summer together. I encourage you to try both of these special low-carb, good-fat, simple suppers tonight with your family and your friends. Good food, simple living, and enjoy the season you're in. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of our wonderful friendship here we are sharing at Super at 60's Farmhouse in the Forest. I'll see you soon. Bye now, and Lord bless.